Well, that issue that I had, and I believe this might have been, let's see, man, when was this? I guess this was Thursday. When I accidentally left I guess I must have left it on my trunk. I actually had a bunch of meetings that were going on. There was a meeting I had, and then there was a meeting I thought I had, but it turned out that that meeting was canceled because of the gas shortage. um, they didn't tell me until later, but until I got there. But at any rate, so me leaving this bag almost undoubtedly on my trunk reminded me of another story because apparently I'm very absent-minded, and this is not the first time this has happened to me. All right, so this is basically what happened. Um, so I had been working at this school, Columbia College of Missouri. Um, it's based in Missouri, but I worked in the Lake County campus. This Lake County campus would be right, pretty much across the street from Great America, Gurney Mills Mall. This is in Lake County, Illinois. And actually, I lived, if I'm not mistaken, about a good 65 miles away from it in Waukesha, Wisconsin, which is about 18 miles from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I know one person who said always likes to say they're in between. It's in between Milwaukee and Madison. I think that might, I think they might want to roll that back a little bit. Waukesha is clearly in the metropolitan Milwaukee area and probably about a good 60 miles, if not from Madison. So I don't know. I don't think that's a very apt description. Anyway, not trying to throw shade. Okay, so at any rate, so I was working at this at this school. It had a satellite campus, and apparently there was a student. As a matter of fact, the entire, it's a very military-friendly institution. So a number of military veterans or people who are presently in the military. I've even worked on a Navy base, Great Lakes Navy base. So, it's a very military-friendly institution. They had me working there for about a year. Um, well, someone wanted to invite me, to teach, not well, to give basically a presentation, if you will, at I think this was a military entrance processing place, I believe, um, but it was in DuPage County. I wasn't DuPage. Where was this place? I know it was south. I know it was south of Lake County. I know that. I want to say DuPage County, but anyway, feel free to check me on that. But anyway, I was there, and so I gave a presentation. It was Black History Month, and so I talked about black soldiers, if you will, during, if you will, the Civil War. It's actually the basis of my Civil War talk in African American history. Now, not American history necessarily, but African American history that I give is generally the last lecture. So, but at any rate, I've changed things around a little bit, but it's the basis of it. Well, after that talk, I was given, if you will, um, little gifts. I think they gave me a coin. Apparently, it was a challenge coin. Um, I need to find that coin. but also, I was given a copy of A Team of Rivals. Now, I believe this was back in 2011. Have mercy, that was 10 years ago. So in 2011, um, I don't think it was that long after I'd gotten my doctorate from Texas Tech, and um, and at any rate, um, So I got this thing. It was awesome. Well, let's fast forward to, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 2015. I was slow on reading the book. I mean, I got pretty far into it, but I was pretty slow reading the book. I had so many other things to do. And you know, a lot of us historians skim. I'm not sure if they'll tell you that, but a lot of times we just gut the book. Um, but at any rate, so I had this book, and I placed the book. See, we lived in Raleigh now, and we were going to drive, if you will, to Brookfield, Wisconsin. You know, and so as I'm driving there, or I start out driving, and this is 5 o'clock in the morning. Now I wake up very early, so you know, but sometimes your mind still ain't where it needs to be. So I drive there, right? I had the book on top, if you will, of the car. I didn't realize it was still on top of the car. And so I back out, and the book is fine so far. But then I get maybe on, I guess you wouldn't know these streets, but just humor me. If I'm not mistaken, I think I get on North Bend and turn on, I want to say Spring Forest. And so I turn on Spring Forest, and the book apparently falls off. And I said, "Oh, the book falls off." Okay. Well, that tends to be okay if there's nobody around, right? You know, you could just pick up the book. The book's probably going to look fine. Who on earth was up this early in the morning is beyond me. But whoever it was, other than us, just ran right over the book. And so the gift that I was given, which I still keep because I don't know. I don't like giving away gifts. I think that stuff's cold-blooded. Hey, do whatever y'all want, but I just don't like giving away gifts. You know, to me, it's just not, you know, sometimes you wind up having to. But anyway, but this is what happened to the book. So you'll notice that this sucker is like, you know, I'm surprised. I mean, I guess it's readable, but, you know, it's in terrible, just terrible shape. Oh, man. And so, you know, sometimes it's nonsense. And the spine was busted. I actually put Gorilla Tape on the spine. I actually put postal tape on this other one here. So you'll see there. Actually, that doesn't look too bad because, you know, it's almost consistent and it's got some gloss over it. But here, you know, just destroyed the poor sucker. Anyway, so I don't know. So before you back off, check the top of your car, you know, your trunk, the hood, you know, and you know, and I don't know, man. That was a lesson learned. I hope I never see that lady because I'll feel so terrible. She was a good student, by the way. I'm not going to tell you what she got, but she did quite well in the class. All right. Take care, y'all. And hey, I appreciate it. If you're watching, you know, like I said, you know, a lot of times I'm really doing them for me. I love watching these things, and I don't know. I kind of like hearing me talk. It's kind of cool. I don't know. Anyway, take care, folks. Bye-bye.